People say that Jeep Wranglers are really bad at towing, but I say nay, because I found a Jeep with very special air suspension that's actually good at towing.
Nay, are you a horse? Well, hold on there, Baba Louie. How are we going to test this Jeep Wrangler to see if it can tow?
Well, how about we compare it to a mid-size truck? I have my Chevy Colorado. Let's do 0 to 60s. How about that?
Well, cool. Your truck still runs?
Yes, of course it runs.
You tortured it so much.
Of course it runs.
Okay.
This Wrangler has the latest air suspension by AccuAir, which means I can lower it. I have multiple levels, so let's hook up a trailer with air suspension.
About a foot or so. Is that all the way up?
That's how easy it is.
Well, that's so cool. I've seen this once before with Air Ride. I love Air Ride.
Well, like Ram trucks?
Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, hear that rumble there.
Well, this is what we want to find out, right? So we have a little stretch of highway before we get to Longmont. And I want to figure out, you know, this is a pretty serious trailer with those.
Oh, it is. I was amazed. It's got 7,000 pound axles. You can go really big on this trailer.
Yes, but we're not towing very heavy because we can't.
Right.
Because this 2023 Wrangler is rated to tow up to 3,500 pounds, and we're basically maxing it out with this ATV, the quad, and the trailer. From your standpoint, what are you feeling?
I mean, we're on Air Ride. It's good. It's all good.
You know why this is better?
Why?
No squat.
That's true.
Because usually,
I like that.
you know, a Jeep would squat down.
All
right?
trucks should have Air Ride. They all should.
And then on top of it, I can change the levels, but you know, I can adjust at any time. I have a controller. I'm in comfort mode or not in comfort mode. I can raise it, I can lower it at any time and make it comfortable. This air system is well integrated. I have my gauge here. So this tank that's mounted on the rear section here is out of the way, and it's at 200 PSI, as you can see. I can also have an outlet so I can air up my tires. So I actually have onboard air. I mean, this is really cool. And I can also talk to the system using my phone app. So all of that is available all in one system. And you saw how quickly it reacts. It can jump up from level to level pretty quickly because it has this air storage right here. Well, let's get a baseline in the Jeep.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
We know this Wrangler pretty well because they've used this 3.6 liter V6 for decades, it seems.
Yeah.
Okay.
We used to talk about this.
Maybe 1 decade.
Yeah, but it's got 285 horsepower and 260 pound-feet of torque.
It's got an 8-speed. All right,
So
traction control is disabled.
Okay, you're gonna do the torque launch. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna do a torque launch, empty. Right now we're not towing. A mile above sea level. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Brake torque.
Holy cow!
Did you?
The back chopped right up.
It jumped.
Was that from the airbag?
No, it's from the torquing.
Really? It jumped up that much? Wow.
That was impressive.
Yeah.
There it is, the V6, 11.9. Huh, that seems a little slowish.
Well, it had a good start, but yeah, it does.
And I did chirp my tires. Should I try one more time? Okay, that was a little bit better, no spinning.
Yeah, and it didn't really hop.
No, I didn't brake torque it quite as much.
Okay.
Let's see if I can gain time. No. I couldn't gain time. It's 11.6.
Well, I guess it likes.
Well, I did gain a little.
Did you?
Gained 0.3, so 11.6. That's the best time with no trailer. So now let's see it with a trailer.
There you go. Well, hold on, Baba Louie. What in tarnation are you doing up there? That's not running. We're not on the gravel. We're on this cool trailer. Now, this trailer here is from Rifle Truck and Trailer, and it's an aluminum trailer, and it's got 7,000 pound axles. This is like one of the heaviest duty you can get in an aluminum trailer. and it's got removable fenders. It's got heavy duty tie downs. It's got
tilt.
It's got a 16-foot tilt. It's got the rub rail. It's got the stake pockets, removable fenders, which I think are so cool, and tie downs all over the place. Aluminum wheels. This is a gorgeous trailer. I wish I had one just like it, but I want 2 more feet.
Well, yeah, but we're towing probably the smallest thing possible on this trailer because we have over 11,300 pounds of capacity, but we're towing something small because of the Jeep today.
Yeah, this is a sharp looking trailer, and it's not going to rust on you. That's a cool thing about these aluminum trailers. We should put this in 4-wheel drive, locker, and
disconnect our sway bars?
Yes, and we should take the doors off. We should take the spare tire off. We should strip this thing down so it can give us some good numbers.
Well, we could take the roof off.
Yes.
I mean, this is why a Jeep is cool. A Jeep is cool because you can have an open, topless experience.
But then the air conditioner wouldn't do much. We got to have the air conditioning.
It is warm. It's almost 90 degrees Fahrenheit out there.
Yes.
Well, I don't want to put it in 4 low or 4-wheel drive. I will disable traction control.
Okay.
I'll spool it up.
I have it right here.
Well, that's not too bad. It kind of took off, didn't it?
It did. It launched, and I don't think it squealed, but it did grab really well.
Yeah. So let's see what it does. Wow. I'm surprised. This is 19.9. That seems like an awful long time.
Well, yeah. What the truck we did the other day, the Ram was what, 17?
Yes.
So when that was 8,000 pounds or whatever it was.
So, by the way, guys, this is real world. What a lot of magazines, you know, the big magazines from California, what they would do is they would do a 0 to 60 and then try to correct for sea level, you know, for the perfect day.
Right.
This is not a perfect day.
No, and this is whatever we are, 5,000 feet or whatever we are. Right
yeah,
now.
we're about a mile above sea level. It's 90 degrees Fahrenheit. It's hot. There is a little bit of humidity in the air. So all those things will slow down an engine, especially a naturally aspirated engine. We need to get more data. So now we need to run the Chevy and see exactly how the Chevy behaves. All right, Mr. Truck. So this is the next generation, all new Chevy Colorado 2023 model. And in order to disable traction control, I have to go through several menus.
Oh, geez.
And I have to say off. Wow. So I want to have traction control off, so it gives me the best chance to brake torque it a little bit, right? Spool the turbo, get the maximum benefit from it.
That's true.
And what I will do is I'll run it in 2-wheel drive and see how it goes.
Well, you got 310 horsepower and 390 pound-feet of torque. You got a monster. Even that turbo, yeah, it's great.
Okay.
Ooh, hear that 4-banger.
Oh, there it is.
I pushed my hat back in the seat. Thought this was a Ford for a little bit there.
It revs to about 5,600 RPM, and that's the result with the two of us. 9.84 0 to 60. So that's
not bad, is it?
It's not bad, but it's not awesome.
Well, it's not a race truck. It's
a real truck for everyday use, but it does have 32-inch tall tires. You know, the tires are kind of beefy.
A couple inches smaller than the other one, the Jeep.
Yeah, but they're the mud terrains, the maximum traction tires, so they're kind of heavier than normal. So it's a trail boss. I did not use all-wheel drive, even though I could have, because I want to make it fair for the Jeep.
Oh, we didn't have all-wheel drive in the Jeep. I'm surprised.
So 9.84 0 to 60 unladen.
There you go. There you go. It's not bad. No, this is a spunky little truck.
What if I brake torque it more? Do you think that's going to be better for me?
Well, you never did spin the tire.
Maybe I should try it.
You might try going a little more RPM. See what happens.
Okay, I'm going to try to brake torque it a little bit more.
Whoa, we spun. All-wheel drive.
No, that wasn't all-wheel drive.
Oh, I thought that was an all-wheel drive route.
No, I just wanted to brake torque it a little. Oh! Even though I spun him a little, it helped. 8.55.
Wow, cool.
Now we're talking real performance. I mean,
let's
more
try
real.
all-wheel drive, man. Yeah, see, that launch was good. Even though it spun, you got you up to the speed.
And it seemed like the torque stayed. You know, the acceleration stayed.
It did exactly what it did.
Wow.
That was good.
I'm going to try all-wheel drive because Mr. Chuck is really, he's a high-performance man.
Yeah, we pull trailers on. We do trailer drifting.
Okay.
90 degree out to the side.
Okay, all-wheel drive launch.
All-wheel drive. Let's see if this.
You know, Jeep doesn't have this.
I know, but still, your truck. Holy cow!
Did you see? I was able to rev it to like 3,500
RPM.
RPM.
I'm getting a little bit of motion sickness. That was pretty fast.
Well, 8.3. It was a bit faster, but not a heck of a lot faster. But basically, a low 8-second 0 to 60 is what this truck likes to do on a hot day.
There you go. Of course, as always, when we're doing our work with these trucks, we use the Gen Y hitch. This is the Phantom. It's a new lightweight design, and they'll still tow a lot of trailers. But I think it goes up to 7,000 pounds, and it's an adjustable, and it's got the two different balls. It's got a 2 5/16 and a 2-inch, and they're really cool because they're made, you know, for us old folks to lift them in and out. They all still have the heavy duties. Now let me show you the other one we use. Now, the other hitch we're using from Gen Y is this glider. It's a glider because it has a torsion in it, which makes it isolates the vibration of the truck and the trailer, or the bouncing or the potholes. Great thing to have. This one works so well, and it's adjustable, but this is I think 7,000 pounds on it too. Yeah, it is. It's 7,000 pound hitch. And so they make all the big ones and all the little ones, and this is so cool. And you can buy this one on store.mrtruck.com. So
we saw what this truck was capable of with all of its torque without a trailer.
Yeah, it's 390 foot-pounds of torque. That's a ton of torque.
I know. It's more than some V8s.
I know. I think this is great.
So now we're going to see what it's like with a 3,500 pound trailer behind it.
Think it'll slow it down?
I don't think so. Let's see. Well, it should.
You gotta go! Boy, I didn't, no squeal, no hop, nothing.
No.
What, was it die on the launch?
No, I was trying to judge exactly how I should brake torque it.
Okay. You are the professor, Bullseye.
14.9.
Well, that's not as bad.
Well, the Jeep was at 19.9.
Yes. So this will pull this trailer faster than the Jeep.
Well, quite significantly faster.
Yeah.
So why are we doing 0 to 60s, right? It's because, you know, merging on a highway.
That's true.
Trying to pass somebody, right?
Yeah, if you're going to buy a new vehicle, especially these expensive vehicles nowadays, you need to know if you can be safe getting on these crazy freeways.
So if it's a low 8-second truck without a trailer, and it's about a 14-second truck, maybe 14 and a half with a trailer at elevation, so you're losing about 6 seconds, which is not a lot, actually.
No, I think this would be good. I mean, you know, this truck will tow what, 7,500 pounds or some crazy thing?
7,700.
7,700. So yeah.
Well, there you have it, my friend. I don't think people should be afraid to tow with the Jeep Wrangler. As we found out, this air suspension by AccuAir makes it not squat. It makes it pretty stable. There was no trailer sway whatsoever. So I'm pretty happy.
Well, yeah, and I don't think a 3,500 pound trailer is any big deal for the Jeep. The Jeep's not like super powerful, but you know, you're not racing up these hills with a trailer anyway. So no, I think it's totally fine for a 3,500 pound trailer.
And if you have the brake controller, which we use, the remote brake controller, then you're happy to go over the mountains with trailer brakes.
Exactly.
So check out AccuAir using the link in the description below. The pricing on this system varies. It could be between about $7,000 or $8,000 for the full suspension system.
Right.
But I think I'm beginning to see that it's worth that much money.
You think I can get one for my 150? I'd love to have air ride on that thing.
Hey, what do you think about that? Maybe that's the next project.
That would be cool. I love air rides. I think it's wonderful.
Thanks for joining us. See us again at oldtfl.com and store.
And store.mrtruck.com, and you can talk to me.